Welcome to Newsmaking Headlines on November 4th. Cold weather is sweeping across the northern provinces. This season, travelers heading north just for a taste of ultra-low temperatures are in for a treat, especially on hill and mountain tops, and more tourists than any other years are expected to flock to these areas. See what Thai Post Excise says. Temperature at the internet near zero. Frost arrives. Forget booking a room if you have not already done so, because all guest houses are full up. But if you are the adventurous type, you can park a tent and enjoy the weather. And listen to this. The Weather Bureau predicts that some parts of the country will witness temperatures of below 0 degrees Celsius. Well, the internet has already been hit by the winter spell and is now recording a temperature of 3 degrees. And here's a welcome development for all of us phone users. Thai Post runs a headline saying, "Push for phone companies to return remaining money to consumers." The gist of the story is that if you bought a prepaid cell phone card and it expires, or you change your cell phone number before all the money is used up, you normally don't get back this remaining amount. A regulation says companies cannot put an expiration date on any prepaid service. So now there's an effort to make it a rule that phone companies must return all money unused by the consumer. The unused money run to 10 billion baht a year. Well, it was a big day for the Yellow Shirts yesterday, as police decided to act against leaders of the People's Alliance for Democracy, charging them over their protest at Parliament on October 7, 2008. PAD mouthpiece Pujatgan's main headline states, Police Chief Vichian slashes 21 PAD leaders, charging them for protesting at Parliament compound. Thai Post headline reads, Police Chief gives the green light to indict PAD over their seizures of Suvarnabhumi Airport. The investigation team led by Police Lieutenant General Somyot Phumpanmuang, an Assistant National Police Chief, recommended that all of the 114 PAD leaders be indicted over their blockade of the airport, which caused total air chaos and a big loss of money, inconvenienced hapless travelers, and earned Thailand a bad name. Well, at least they didn't run around burning Bangkok to the ground. Now remember the good cop in the south, Sompian Ek Somya, who was killed in an ambush in Yala early this year. His death made big headlines because he had earlier requested a transfer out of the violent region after working really hard for years there, but his request had fallen on deaf ears. He finally met his death when the insurgents detonated a bomb and opened fire on a pickup truck he was traveling in. An investigation against his superiors who sat on his request has been completed and submitted to the National Police Chief for a final decision. Pujatgan's headlines say, two commissioners found guilty of disregard over transfer of Japian face petty punishment. The story says his two superiors have been found guilty of committing a small disciplinary offense punishable by a cut in salary of up to 5% for 3 months. Is this a joke or what? Now should we be worried about where our economy is heading? Will our country witness a repeat of the Tom Yam Goong crisis? Talk about bubbles are becoming louder. Pujatgan in its business headline warns, prevent bubbles, slash condominium loans. Property experts say that right now 30% of condominium purchases are purely for investment. Another Pujatgan headline says, Patra points out Thai stock index beyond fundamentals. Patra Thanakit Finance says the fact that the US continues its policy to depreciate the US dollar means more money will flow into our stock market and bubbles will get bigger if controls are not immediately in place. If you would like to donate money to charity, Ban Ratchavithi may be a good choice, as Thai Post Excise says. Families collapse. Children desperately seek support from Ban Ratchavithi. The director of the Home for Abandoned Children reveals that her center is getting extremely congested as more children come in, with living conditions now being nothing short of a prison. The state allocates to the center the same amount of money it gives to a prisoner per day, she complains. We wind up our program with a cute picture of a baby elephant featured in Thairat. A caption reads, Phra Dang, Airport of Wat Raman, carries out a right to protect the baby elephant born from a 32-year-old elephant, which gave birth while escaping the floods in Ayutthaya province. That's it, folks. Have a pleasant day. Bye.